You are watching BUTV Karachi.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Aisha Ibad and I have recently completed my degree in BS Environmental Sciences and also working at the Department of Earth and Environmental Sciences, which came under Bahria School of Maritime and Applied Sciences. Today we have gathered here for the online webinar session for BS admission program Environmental Sciences, and I have invited the following panelists in this session: Ms. Madhya Jabin, the lecturer at the Earth Environmental Science Department, and the two final year students in BS Environmental Sciences. So as we all know that nowadays environmental pollution is a global concern. We can see a lot of concerns, for example air pollution, land pollution, water pollution. जैसे अगर हम पाकिस्तान की अपनी बात करें, आजकल लाहौर में स्मोक बहुत ज़्यादा है, तो हमारी एयर इतनी ज़्यादा पोल्यूटेड है कि हमारा इन्वायरमेंट उस वजह से और ह्यूमन हेल्थ और पूरा हमारा इकोसिस्टम बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पैक्ट हो रहा है. फर्दर और भी बहुत सारे इश्यूज़ हैं जिनको हमें केटर करने की ज़रूरत है. दुनिया सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स की तरफ जा रही है, बट वी आर स्टिल लिविंग इन आवर पास्ट एंड डीलिंग विद सच टाइप ऑफ पोल्यूशन. सो फर्दर इस बारे में डिस्कस करने के लिए मैं मिस मधिया जबीन को बोलूँगी कि प्लीज़ टेल अस मोर अबाउट इन्वायरमेंटल साइंसेस एंड व्हाट आर द डिटेल्स ऑफ BS इन्वायरमेंटल साइंस, और स्टूडेंट्स को इसमें क्यों आना चाहिए.
Thank you so much, Aisha. And Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm so happy and excited that I get a chance to speak about earth and environmental sciences, which is a very important, very alarming issue nowadays. So first of all, for everyone, those who don't know and who don't understand what environment is. Actually, environment is a Greek word which means encircle. Just imagine that something is encircling you. So what comes over there? There is atmosphere, there is water bodies, there is the land. So actually this is environment. So everyone is surrounded by the environment. So how can you deny the importance of the environment in your life? So if you look nowadays, as you have already talk about the smog condition in overall Punjab, similarly you can imagine it's the mid of the November and how much alarming and what kind of a situation of heat wave we are facing nowadays. So these are the important points which we must understand. So if you think what is environment, it's very easy. Environment is everything which surrounds us. These are the forests, these might be the urban development, these might be the water bodies, these might be the sky, these might be the rivers, everything. So it's something which you cannot deny. It's something which is very, very vast, very, very diverse, which we need to talk about.
Okay, ma'am, can you please give us some basic information related to this program? What is the duration of this program? What are the details of this program? I'm talking about BS Environmental Science and both MS.
Okay, yes, definitely. In Bahria University, we have a department where we offer these programs. We have a program, 4 years degree program, which is totally based on research on earth and environmental science, basically the BS program in environmental sciences. It's a 4 years program which constitute of 8 semesters.
Okay.
And for this, and then we have another program for the master's program. That is again the masters in environmental sciences, and both these programs have a wide kind of a range and scope, and there are different kinds of the studies and the courses which we go through. So let's if I discuss some important points of the BS environmental science. There are multiple courses. You came to learn about the resources we have under the course natural resource management. We have a course environmental monitoring where we talk about how we can tackle, how we can solve the problems we have right now regarding water, regarding the forest, regarding the soil, regarding the air quality. We have multiple programs like this. The students also came to learn about the policies, the rules and the regulations, the laws which are required for maintaining the overall environment we have.
Okay.
Similarly, we have the master program. Then you can specialize in certain programs, that is a research based. You have a thesis to do over there. You can actually become a creative part where you can bring a change for the earth.
Can you please tell us more about the eligibility criteria for both MS and BS students?
Okay, so in order to get selected for such a program, especially for the BS program, you must have 50% marks. You must have the 50% marks in the intermediate. Then we have a test known as CBT, computer based test. You have to qualify that test as well. That is basically a journalized test on the previous knowledge you have on the basis of chemistry, physics, biology, and some basic knowledge, and a part of it might be is from the English content. It's an MCQs based test. When you pass this test, you have score the required criteria. You have 50% in your intermediate. then you are almost selected, and we have an interview where we have a panel over here, our renowned team we have. They take the interview of the student and then they are selected. Similarly, for the master program, we have again 50% marks in the previous bachelor's program, and 2.5 CGPA is required in order to get admission in the master program.
Okay, now what if the students graduate, so what are the future outcomes for, so Afsa, can you please give us details about the future prospects and job opportunities which students get after they graduated from BS Environmental Science?
I'm very grateful that you highlighted this topic, because usually students and the people don't really know about the scope that the environmental science offers in practically. So just as you discussed before, that we have growing international conferences and legislations that are being imposed throughout the country. So it's a global concern, right? And that is why the scope of environmental science is not only increasing in Pakistan, it's increasing throughout the world. So the environmental science graduates can easily gain access to opportunities locally as well as internationally. If I talk about the opportunities that are present in Pakistan, we have all the public and private sectors available.
Can you name any companies and any industries?
For example, in the private sectors, we have PSO. We have in the we also have the non-profit organizations like UNIDO, the Asian Bank, the World Bank. They're hiring environmental specialists so that they can facilitate in their organizations or policy making. If I elaborate it further on, businesses and industries now need environmental engineers, they need environmental consultants, they need people to manage solid waste. That is an increasing issue throughout the world. So the students can not only access these organizations and industries, but they can also approach the NGOs like WWF. They also hire a lot of environmental scientists, and we even have the internship programs through which the students can gain access to permanent jobs as well. We also have the public sector, where we have the Ministry of Climate Change, we have the Forest Department, and we also have the water and sanitation agencies for that.
Okay, Ma'am Madhya, do you want to elaborate on something?
Yes, Afza has already explained it so well. I just say a statement about it. Like, studying environment is like you are an arts doctor. You are having that problems, you discuss, prescribe that problems, and you find the solution. So you are a researcher, you are a scientific officer, you can be an urban developer, and many more. The story never ends. This is a big field, and it has a multiple areas and domains where you can work, and you really can bring a change for your global world.
Right, okay. So now I would, Hussaina, as you are a final year student and you are soon graduating, so could you please share your experience and tell us why did you choose Bahria?
For sure. Thank you so much for having me on the channel. Firstly, I'd like to start with saying that in Karachi, there are very limited options and institutes that are offering the study of environmental sciences.
Right.
And why I chose Bahria is because Bahria not only teaches the theoretical part, but also hand in hand goes well with the practical experiences. So speaking of personal experience, right from the first semester, we were encouraged to attend seminars and conferences on major issues such as climate change. So students, when they enroll, they don't really have the entire idea of what it actually is. So when you keep providing practical experiences hand-on with each semester, it kind of shapes you and gives you a sharp outlook on what you want to do and pursue in the future. So initially, we will have conferences and seminars. Moving forward, we have industrial visits. So I think I have paid many visits in the Korangi side so far, where we are introduced to the textile designs and many other industries. So we learned how to deal with the activities going on over there. Coming to the faculty, over there we have a diverse group of faculty because, as ma'am said earlier, we have several other topics that are discussed. These are very highly skilled and they're very welcoming and encouraging. Nextly, I'd like to offer that in this course, in the 6th semester, we have a compulsory course that is a field trip. So when we go to Islamabad and where we explore the nature, and then we further go to the northern areas, and then we have the beach trips. So this kind of instills a relation to the environment and encourages the students to have a more focus-driven approach.
Okay, okay, that's all, and well, thank you so much for being here for this session and sharing your valuable insights with us and motivating others to get enrolled in BS Environmental Science program. And For further information and queries, you can visit the website. It is all mentioned there. And thank you so much. And that's
You are watching BUTV Karachi. You are watching BUTV Karachi.